after today's gold medal game where you saw the team United States beat the French national team 67-66 in a grueling affair. Chicago Sky's Angel Reese went on Twitter X and tried to reach out to an ex-Chicago Sky's basketball player, and you won't believe who she was reaching out to. But before we get off into today's podcast, tell a friend to tell a friend. Well, today the United States team brought home the gold medal in dramatic fashion on late game heroics by Gabby Williams that came up short. Now, after that game, the Chicago Sky's forward Angel Reese went to Twitter X and tried to recruit the ex-Chicago Sky's basketball player. Now, you know, Chicago Sky right now is sitting 8th in the WNBA playoff race. They're one game behind the Indiana Fever, which Indiana Fever holds the 7th slot. Now, coming into this year's season of the WNBA, now the Chicago Skies was slated to, finish 12th in the season out of 12 teams. But right now, they got themselves in good position. They hold that last playoff spot for the WNBA and then the 8th spot. Now, before the All-Star break and the Olympic break, now the Chicago Skies made a move where they made a significant trade. The Chicago Skies acquired Rachel Bynum and Mariah Jefferson, the 2025 first-round draft pick, and the rights to swap the 2026 first-round pick from Connecticut in exchange for Marina Mabrey and the Chicago Skies' 2025 second-round pick. Now, Marina has made a significant impact over the past 2 seasons with the Sky behind her scoring and ability and playmaking and her competitiveness and commitment to the community, Sky's general manager Jeff Pakalaka said. We appreciate all her contributions to the organization. We wish her continued success in the league. Now, Bynum is a 9-year WNBA veteran who spent time with the Connecticut and Minnesota, the number 4 overall pick in the 2016 WNBA draft. Bynum holds career averages of 5.2 points a game, 1.4 assists, and 243 career games. A skilled shooter from deep, Bynum holds a career three-point percentage of 36.9% from beyond the arc. Now, through 21 games this season, Bynum is averaging 4.8 points a game, 1.2 rebounds, and she has scored in double figures 3 times this season, including a season-high 24 points while making 8 of her 11 three-point attempts. Bynum played collegiately for 5 seasons at Minnesota, averaging 21.5 points a game, 4.7 rebounds, 3.6 assists, and 1.7 steals in 144 games, all start. She was the 2015-2016 Big Ten Player of the Year and 1-time AP All-American and 3-time All-Big Ten team member. Now, Mariah Jefferson, she's an undersized guard. She's at 5'6", from UConn, was selected number 2 overall by the San Antonio Stars in 2016 WNBA draft. She brings 7 years of experience to the Chicago Sky after playing with the Las Vegas Aces, the Minnesota Lynx, the Dallas Wings, and the Phoenix Mercury. In 2023, with the Phoenix, she averaged 10.5 points a game, 3.6 assists, and 2 rebounds a game. In her rookie season in San Antonio, she averaged 13.9 points a game, 4.2 assists, and 1.6 steals, and was named the 2016 WNBA All-Rookie Team. Now, in 188 career games, Jefferson holds a career average of 9.1 points a game, 2 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 1.1 steals, and she's a career 39.6 three-point shooter and has shot over 45% from 3 in her last 2 of her 4 seasons. Jefferson won the national title in all 4 years of her collegiate career with UConn. She won ACC Defensive Player of the Year 2015 and 2016. She's also a 2-time NCAA All-Tournament team member, 2-time AP All-American, and 3-time All-ACC team member. And, they're very excited to welcome Rachel and Mariah to the Sky. Now, what's going on now? After the Olympic game, Angel Reese she took to Twitter X, and she's trying to recruit Gabby Williams. Now, after she saw Gabby Williams play in the Olympic tournament, man, she had a stellar run in the Olympic tournament, led France to the gold medal game, go up against Team USA, and she balled out today. She led France with 19 points. She came up short at the end of the game on her heroics, where she needed a 3 to win the game or 3 to tie the game to send it into overtime, and her foot was on the line, a la Kevin Durant when he played with the Brooklyn Nets. Now, she ended up that game with 19 points, but throughout that whole tournament, she had stellar play. I think she was probably the second best player behind Angel Wilson in that tournament. And Angel Reese knows talent. And, you know, she reached out to Gabby Williams, and it was an interesting conversation that they had on Twitter X. Take a look. Angel Reese said, "Okay, now that the game is over, would you like to be a part of the Chicago Sky again?" At Gabby Williams 15. Thought it wouldn't hurt to try. Laughing my ass off. This is how Gabby Williams responded. She replied to Angel Reese, said, "They did me dirty, girl, but I'm still your biggest fan." And Angel replied, "Them folks not here no more, but okay, I get it. Thank you, sister girl. See you soon." Now, this is how Gabby responded. "Or we could just play together for a different organization," with the eyes, the rolling eyes, and you know, and then Angel Reese was like, sigh. So Angel Reese is trying to bolster that backcourt because she know what Gabby Williams bring to the table. Now, Gabby Williams was the Chicago Sky's number 4 pick overall in 2018. Now, she's been playing, you know, overseas. Her last stint was with the Seattle Storm, but she's been playing overseas since 2022. And I don't think she's in no rush to come back to play in the States for a WNBA team, because in that game, it was reported that that team from France, they've stuck around that whole year, you know, preparing for the Olympics and preparing for Team USA if they got to the gold medal game to face Team USA, which they did, but they came up short. But Angel Reese is trying to stack the deck, and she is trying to, you know, recruit, you know, players to bolster that backcourt. Now, you know, you put Gabby Williams, her relentlessness, and she showed out against 12 of the best USA team members, and she flat out balled and had 19 points. Now, she, you know, she hit the big 3, you know, with 5 seconds left to even give them a chance. Now, Angel Reese, she was actively trying to recruit her, but Gabby Williams said that they did her dirty. So we don't know what happened when Gabby Williams was playing with the Chicago Skies. We don't know what the organization did to her to make her feel slighted, that she don't even want to entertain it to come back. But I know that Angel Reese probably has a big influence in that organization saying, hey, we need to give this girl a shot. But Gabby Williams, you know, kind of turned her down. But, you know, Chicago is trying to make this stretch run. And I thought if they could get somebody like a Gabby Williams to bolster that backcourt up, go alongside of Kennedy Carter, that would make Chicago a tough out. If they could get into the playoffs and keep that position where they are, or even jump over the Indiana Fever and make a, you know, a strong push at the end of the year in the second half of the season, I think that would be great for the Chicago Sky. But we're going to see. We're going to see how things going to pan out. You know, sometimes when you get these conversations going on Twitter X, they pan out to something. Sometimes they pan out to nothing. We'll see what kind of influence that Angel Reese has. We'll see if Gabby Williams even tries to even change her mind. And if the Chicago Skies come calling, that's going to see if she picks up the phone. But, you know, Angel Reese is telling her to pick up the phone. And I think that would be a good mesh for the Chicago Sky. You know, from what I saw, what Gabby Williams did in the Olympics through the whole 6 games that she played, you know, leading up to the gold medal game, Gabby fared well. Even though she's 5'11", but she played in the Gino Oriento system at UConn. So she's relentless. She knows how to ball. And, you know, that would be a good combination between her and Kennedy Carter in that backcourt. And I just think that that would be a significant upgrade. But we're going to give a chance to see what Bynum and Mariah Jefferson bring to the table. But I'm excited for the second half of the season, and you guys should too. And that's going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. We're going to catch you on the next one. Deuces. Excuse me. And remember, on your way out the door, before you put your shoes on, do me a favor. Give this video a thumbs up.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.